I'm glad you asked, Mr. Ways. I wanted to talk about the roadmap. What I have planned for Constellation Rivals. Set 1 is going to be the first 4 factions. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. While this doesn't seem quite as conventional as most people would expect, at least managed to convey some form of expression from it. Aquarius is purely Aquarius is purely aggro. Taurus is supposed to be a double-edged sword, like higher speed, higher recoil. Scorpio is supposed to be the stat is the damage you would take upon a worshipper slash envoy you own being defeated in battle under your control. Higher the recoil stat, the more damage you take if that card is defeated. Yep. Your life points start at 50. Yeah, but I have to admit. Yeah, the Ophiuches. They actually do have the Pisces transmute. Pisces transmute I made. On a sec, I'll pull it up in a moment. The Constellation Rivals channel. I can manage to post these. As a matter of fact, I'm just about to post actually find to be quite interesting. Well, actually, it's one new card. Just two sides of the same card. See, transmute transforms one side of the card into another. Welcome, Adriana.
Mm.
Well, transmute depends on a condition. In Ark's case, this card transmutes as long as it has higher speed than the battling shipper slash envoy. Ark has 6 speed. Would have to battle a speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, speed 4, or speed 5 card to transmute. Well, can still be destroyed by effects. And if it attacks a Scorpio card, such as something with dread, like Veil Boneclad, for instance, which has dread, the card pretty much gets rid of our default. Pretty much anything with dread, really. I had to balance this one out big time. On top of actually having dread, Arc would be on the spot. Dread does. It defeats the first card it battles. The worshipper defeats the first worshipper slash envoy that battles. So pretty much death touch, but less powerful. Let me explain. When it battles in general, the card doesn't have to be the one it attacks. That attacks. It can be Arc that attacks. Actually, the Scorpio starter deck envoy, while he is powerful, he does have his weakness. Anything with dread or anything that can even remotely outspeed him. Say if you had a +1 speed on Umi Brightwave right now. Let me pull her up. Say if you got your Umi Brightwave to something like 6 speed. Yes. And to pay for Starlight, you basically just the same thing as tapping in Magic the Gathering with the star fields. Basically, if Umiya Brightwave actually had uh, 6 speed on the trigger of this ability, Umi would have 12 speed. While yes, she would be defeated, she would be the first. Of course, after the first worshipper slash envoy is defeated, let's just say won't be able to do that again at all. We'll just have to rely on normal battle conditions. I'm glad you are learning it. It's been a while since I've truly had the guts to teach anyone yet. I do know for sure is I do definitely want to keep this either physical or digital for the moment. Right now, I'm planning on doing a beta play test right now, or once the set's released. This beta test will help me balance so many things. The beginning of each wielding phase, or as we'll nearly codename it, main phase, sacrifice a token. What tokens are the temporary cards you made from certain effects. So with Zoro, he creates a 1-1-1-1 Scorpio token. Basically, Scorpio is the token engine of the game far. And for each token sacrifice, uh, so it can get pretty powerful pretty quickly with the right setup. Then there's also this common card, Entourage Mimic. Whenever a player creates a token, create an additional token, put one army counter on it. This effect is ongoing. Basically, what I mean by an army counter is a +1 to every stat. +1 power, +1 resist, +1 speed, +1 recoil. Thing you use to cast cards in Starlight, you mainly get from Starfields, most copious in your deck. Look at these three base set 1 arts. Basically, they're 1 highlight to your star scale because that's the ruling for it. Figure I'd actually use this wording because you never know what's going to happen, really. It might change that to where it actually has in the symbol in the
The overall layout of how it's set up and all
what
the
I think.
different, I think.
Yes, I am actually typing right now. Definitely keep in touch with you too.